Good morning, my dear students. Nice to meet you this morning in lesson 4E. What today? We're gonna start by the vocabulary. We're gonna read the following sentences and guess the meaning of these phrases written in bold. Sentence number 1. Malik was very proud when he passed his exams. B. You didn't study for the test, so it is possible that you will fail it. How often do you sit for exams at school? Steve was so ill that he missed a week's lessons. I always do well in tests because I study hard every day. If you start by the first sentence, A. Malik was very proud when he passed his exams. He passed his exams meaning he succeeded in his exams. B. You didn't study for the test, so it is possible that you will fail it. You will fail it, you will not succeed. You will have bad marks, I will not succeed. In that exam, of course. C. How often do you sit for exams at your schools? To sit for an exam is to take an exam. D. Steve was so ill that he missed a week's lessons. He missed a week's lessons, it means he was absent because he was ill. E. I always do well in tests because I study hard every day. I always do well, it means I always get good marks in my tests. Now we're gonna read the text and write T for true and F for false for the statements on the next page. This is the text. Dear Diary, I'm not normally absent-minded, so what happened today is something I will definitely never forget. Last week I missed a lesson because I was so ill. So the next day my teacher informed me about a test we had to take on Sunday, which was on a novel. I generally consider myself a good student and in most cases I do very well in tests. I had no reason to believe that this time would be different. I studied hard all weekend. So when Sunday morning came, I felt confident as well as pleased with myself. Did I mention I was actually looking forward to the test? Well, when I got into the classroom, my classmates were nervous. They were discussing a specific chapter of the novel we had to study, saying that it was impossible for them to remember all the names of the countries included in the chapter. But what did they mean? The novel was about a teacher who stayed in one place his entire life. I soon realized what had happened. The novel I spent all weekend reading was not the right novel. Naturally, I failed the test. So much effort for the wrong book. Incredible, right? Sentence number 1. The writer usually forgets things. Is it true or false? Yes. The evidence? 2. The writer missed a lesson and didn't know they had a test at school. Is it true or false? Accept. This is the evidence. 3. The writer studied on the days before the test. True or false? Yes. This is the evidence. 4. The other students were confident on the day of the test. Yes, it is false. This is the evidence. 5. The writer realized that he was going to fail the test. Yes, your answer is, and this is the evidence. That's it for today, guys. See you in the next lesson, inshallah. Goodbye.